Welcome back, everyone. Today it's going to be a little bit of a different video here. I'm actually, as you can see, with Henry Doyle, my fellow podcast host, and we're actually shooting at a pretty special location. I think we're going to do maybe some landscape photographs, maybe. And but yeah, we're just going to go shoot out for an hour or so and just see what we can get for the day. So let's go ahead and get started.
And we're both testing our Laowa lenses that we got sent. So
coincidentally, it's just gear hanging out here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Ryan's got his wide angle. I've got the macro on, and we're going to be playing around with that. So
yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started here.
So I know a good landscape spot that's right down here.
Okay.
It's kind of the bend of a creek with a fallen tree over it.
Ooh.
So yeah, let's check that out.
Oh jeez. Sounds good.
It's a little bit muddy here.
Yeah.
You know, that's part of nature photography too, obviously.
Figured that one out at least, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's always an adventure.
I should have worn my actual boots, not my trail runners.
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah. Well, there's tire tracks, so.
Yeah, this is a frequently trafficked area, you know. It's definitely a public park, so yeah.
It's not. So yeah. Oh, sorry. This is fun though, cause especially for my channel, I don't think I've ever really collaborated with someone on a video. Like I go out and shoot with a lot of photographer friends and stuff like that, of course, but this is special. But because me and Henry have done the podcast for 1.5 years now, ongoing, and like this is the first time we're actually meeting up. So
yeah. So Ryan, have you ever like collabed with another video creator at all, or
no?
Like a photographer who also did videos, or probably like the first other video creator?
On my channel? No, not really.
Oh, nice.
No.
Or on somebody else's channel? Have you did on one
maybe once or twice, but I mean, like, I don't know. I can't really recall a time. This is beautiful.
Yeah. The creek is nice and high right now, so yeah. Barely passable at the moment.
Yeah. Dude, I love this S curve right here.
Oh, thank you. You want to take a shot?
Let's take a shot. What do you say?
Okay, yeah, let's set it up.
All right, sweet. All right, so I set up the shot here with the Laowa 14mm wide-angle lens. It's a zero distortion, so hopefully it won't really cause any issues, which I don't think it will for this case. But yeah, I just got this meandering creek here, and it immediately drew me in just based on the design of it and the S-curve, as it just meanders and weaves through the woodland here. And it's been raining pretty heavily the past week or two, so there's just tons of water flowing through it, of course. So I have the lens and the camera pointed down, tilted a little bit downwards towards it, so it really emphasizes as it comes into the frame from the bottom, and just leads away all the way in and out of the image here. So I'm at about 1/6 of a second, f11 and ISO 400. Histogram's looking pretty well. It's very, very cloudy and overcast day, as you can see, as it gets to the end of the day, even at that. So it's getting pretty dark now, but there's still just enough light that, you know, I think I can make this work out here. And so I'm really liking how it's looking so far. And with manual focus, that means I'm going to have to zoom in on live view mode. At least that's the method I'm using. And seeing if it's pin sharp. And hopefully it is, because I usually don't like to trust my eyes and leave it up to that. I usually let the camera decide, you know, with single point autofocus, that is, where it's going. So, no filters, on a tripod, of course. And so I'm going to go ahead and take the shot here and see how it looks. Pretty nice. I think I'm going to slow down the shutter and try something that's a little bit longer exposure, and that might emphasize the movement of the water, which, you know, is moving pretty fast, I'd say, and see how that looks. But yeah, this might be a good shot, I think. Nice little icebreaker, at least for the shoot here this evening, and keep the ball rolling here, of course. So I'm going to take a few more shots, and yeah, just see how they look, simply. So. And then we'll see what Henry's doing over here. He told me something macro, that's all I know, and we'll figure that out here in a moment.
I'm just kind of testing, playing around with this macro lens, and I found these interesting purple plants here. They got kind of thorns on them, so I'm just kind of zoomed in here, if you want to look at the back screen. There's 3 different branches. I'm kind of focusing on the closest one to the frame, and just getting some nice thorns in there. So let's take that shot, see how that looks. Yeah, it looks good. I used f8 for the aperture to get just this in focus, just this branch. There's some nice separation there. You know, it's not an amazing shot, but it's something. Before I move on, I'm gonna try a vertical using an L bracket. And this is on the R5, by the way.
Which Henry loves that camera.
I'm obsessed with it. I've already asked it to marry me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's a big commitment there.
Uh-huh.
Can you
So
hold it too?
Yeah, I can keep up this. I really like this composition here more because it kind of shows the 3 more dominantly, kind of a vertical composition there. So let's take that. 2-second timer, of course, to avoid motion blur.
Always.
And yeah, that's sideways, but here it is. Oh,
We can believe.
here it is.
Oh,
Looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that.
that's awesome, man.
Maybe postable. So yeah.
I think
Yeah, we're
it
gonna
is.
keep going on. We've got plenty of wood space here to explore. So yeah, we'll keep going. Wait, no, I was wrong. The spot is not here.
What's not here?
Well, we'll keep walking.
The bridge?
Yeah, not across the bridge, no.
Don't go across the bridge.
Yeah, we'll just walk this way. Oh, here's the spot. It's right here.
Right over here?
Yep. This might be a good landscape.
We're going wading?
No.
We're going
Right
wading. Oh.
here. This tree with the flowing water.
Oh,
I
this
think it's got
crooked
some
tree?
potential, Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I've
I've
taken a few landscapes here in the past.
I've been really liking like crooked trees right over at like a footpath or
Yeah.
anything. Like stuff like that's really cool to me. So
Yeah, and since it's a pretty remote location, it'd probably be pretty unique. So yeah, it's
yeah, Henry so graciously allowed me on his I guess I could say grandparents' land.
Yeah.
Okay. We're keeping it low key, but
yeah.
but yeah, they got some really nice woods
Yeah, we're
here
just
and
kind of
everything.
exploring some woods here.
Yeah,
And,
so
yeah.
yeah, it's really cool stuff here. So let's go ahead and take some shots of this. I think.
Yeah.
So.
So I'm going higher to try to avoid the white sky to get a more down perspective on the tree here.
So Henry and I actually just photographed along the creek here. We're incorporating several elements into it. We got this overarching tree that just stretches straight across the entire creek. And then we also got some longer exposure as it outflows downstream there. So these look pretty cool, something different. I try to situate myself with that 14mm wide angle perspective, having this tree kind of lurch out more towards the viewer. It worked out, I think, decently well. But like I said, it is pretty bland and kind of just gray and dull colors right now, so as it is in winter, of course. So it worked out pretty well. But now we're going to go along the trail here and find some more stuff, I guess, to photograph here. So, well, we finished photographing just some various streams and everything.
Yep.
Even recorded our podcast bit, or basically a half an episode in there too, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and hope you enjoyed the video as much as we did taking the photos, I guess,
Yeah.
right? Too.
Thanks, guys. Yep, we got landscapes, macro, all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah, it's been great. So
Yeah.
thanks so much for watching.
see you next time.
See ya.
Awesome.
Oh, are we going? Shoot! Sorry, boss. Are we going? Yep.
Yeah,
We gotta work on this,
you don't need to restart it. It's fine.
It's okay. Cut.
Wait, what? I got a snowy option.
I have an idea. Essentially, don't location share that, okay?
Yeah.
Say it again. Speak. Speak now.
So I know a good landscape spot that's right down here. So
All
I've
right.
got-
What?
Alright.
Go ahead.
So I've got the Laowa macro lens on.
Start over. Sorry.
Okay.
Got the shot. That's good. So far it's been great, and I've been really enjoying it. It's always fun photographing the outdoors with other people, of course, and none other than my podcast host.